Tonight on AfterBuzz TV SmackDown Live After Show, #1 contender, chairs and fire. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
So many voices are asking so many questions as we check out SmackDown live on the AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes, SoundCloud, liking, subscribing, telling your friends about iTunes and AfterBuzz. I guess they already know about iTunes.
Doesn't everyone?
Doesn't everyone know about it?
What's that?
Don't you know about AfterBuzz? You should. That's why you're here. And the whole gang's here this week. What's up, everybody? I'm Christian Rosenberg. Twitter @RealRosenberg. Instagram @TheRealRosenberg. T-shirts, ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Look who's over here, guys. At Chris Reports, Christy Olson, she's back.
Yay, hello, I missed you all so much.
We missed you. I had to stare at them.
Oh, I would like to apologize to everyone for that.
I mean...
No, it's so good to be back.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
good to have you back. I mean, these guys are still here. It's Tom Connolly.
Hello, I am here.
Hey, you're here.
Hey, people like looking at me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go. And at Scott Narver, wearing a sweatshirt of some unfamiliar name. It's Scott Narver.
It's a long sleeve shirt, and just because you had some sort of allergic reaction to us doesn't mean you need to attack.
Did you see my face last week?
I heard
Yes.
about it.
Yeah, I became allergic to being away from Christy. That's what I think. Doctors, that's what the diagnosis was. I was
That's
allergic
so
to non-Christy.
sweet. Wow.
That is a new stalker.
Was that a
thing to tell
stalker
a
thing?
judge.
Oh.
I'm allergic if I don't.
I have to
get
be
near
around her because I'm allergic if she's gone.
I'm so flattered.
That sounds that way. And in the booth, it's our buddy Jimbo.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Golden.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's golden. Hey guys, so SmackDown. Wow, it was packed.
Woo.
Like, so much stuff happened, and there's, I feel, more questions than answers at the end of it, which is what we want.
Yeah. Especially when you're watching, when you watch a show every week, you don't want it to be like, okay, it's over. All right, cool. What else is on? Like, you want to be like, why? Where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Well, and we're on the road to WrestleMania, and our job right now as the WWE Universe is to get amped about WrestleMania, and this show helped that tonight.
Yeah.
This flat out was the best SmackDown Live episode they've had, bar none.
Oh.
Wow.
Top to bottom, I loved it. I loved every single moment of the show.
It was incredible. Like, it really was. You had so many stories develop. You had some surprises that we were not expecting. And even kind of some surprise feuds possibly beginning as well. So it really did. I mean, because I was thinking for the first chunk of the show, I was thinking, wow, it seems like it's just all promos this week. But then it stretched out. So like the first chunk was mostly promos, but then it was match. So it was just a great balance of everything. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna rate it the top, but it's definitely like top 3 for sure.
Name another one.
Well, I got to go back and think.
James Ellsworth beating AJ Styles in that
Boom.
ladder match?
Right there.
It's in there, but the whole
Yeah.
episode,
No, yeah, yeah.
episode.
I mean, when we're gonna, like, when I was thinking about it as you were talking, I was like, all right, there's a promo, a 2 out of 3 falls match, I think another promo in there,
Yeah.
another match,
And then the
number one contenders.
promo.
yeah,
Then the number one contender
contenders
match.
and then a chairs match, and all the stuff at the end with Bray Wyatt.
Right.
Like, in 2 hours.
And Kurt Hawkins was there.
And I was not bored at all.
But yeah, we'll break it all down here. So the show starts with Shane and Dan O'Brien and a sharply dressed producer, apparently, just hanging out in the back.
That's what they require.
That's what they're required to do. And they're reviewing.
They have to be. There's going to be a juxtaposition here momentarily of
Yeah.
who walks in.
Yeah, I mean, they got to be ready.
So what were they wearing?
Their
What was this
usual-
producer wearing?
He was
Tell us, birthday boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's something we probably could have mentioned at the beginning of the episode. Hey, everybody, it's Christian Rosenberg's birthday today!
Yeah.
And we're great co-hosts who have acknowledged that now.
Yeah, you guys are swell. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you. But please, we got a show to do. We got a show.
Stop throwing your dirty panties up here.
God.
It's Christian's birthday. We get it.
He was wearing a button-down shirt, and I think he was wearing a tie. I wasn't breaking down what the producer was wearing. I'm sorry.
It's your segment, man.
I wasn't ready to do it for this part. I have a Christian's Closet segment later on. Oh, yes. That was a tease, ladies and gentlemen. But so Shane, Dan O'Brien, and the producer are reviewing a tape last week where there's no clear evidence of who landed first. Yep.
Okay.
AJ Styles comes out. He calls Luke Harper a hillbilly hick. AJ then Luke Harper then sneaks behind AJ Styles, scares him. AJ kind of runs away, and then Harper creepily got close to Shane and Dan O'Brien and was just like, "Thank you."
How's that creepy? How's that creepy? That's a guy who makes eye contact. He's a good communicator.
Stay within 3 inches of their face.
Yeah.
Grateful.
He was definitely grateful.
You gotta appreciate that.
I do. I think Shane and Dan O'Brien were just like, "Oh, thank God, that's all he was doing.
It's like,
he was just thanking us."
He seems very. We should say welcome. We didn't say welcome.
He walked away. He went too fast.
Mm-hmm.
They could have screamed it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Luke. Bye.
Yeah, you try screaming at Luke Harper. See how that goes.
Yeah.
Probably be very grateful.
Yeah.
He'll walk up to you and thank you.
Yeah.
And apparently, since everyone in the chat roll is guessing how old I am, I'm 34. Just so you know.
No, let's just hear 43.
I'm not 43. I'm older than 30. I am 34.
Thank you
I
for
still
that, by
wanna
the way,
guess.
chat roll, because I really wanted to ask.
You didn't know how old I was?
Well,
For
I
some
knew
reason,
it was
I thought
right
you
in
knew.
that age range, but
Yeah.
you know.
Right in that. Oh, he's getting close to retirement age.
Yes, that was my first thought.
Yeah.
So close to retirement.
So close.
What are you
We're all gonna
retiring
move over
from?
a chair. It'll be fantastic.
That's a good question. What am I? There's no pension. So, Miz TV kicks off the first in-ring segment of the show. Guesses John Cena. Miz makes Cena's mic cut off before he can even start talking. And Miz just goes off. Goes on a tirade. He's talking about how Cena's a hypocrite and he gave The Rock the riot act. And now we can't see you because you're part-time here, just like how The Rock was.
Burn. That was a
Burn,
good one.
indeed. And he's like, and regardless of how many strings you pull, like the strings that you pulled to become the 16th champion for the 16th time, there's only one greatest of all time. He does a terrible woo.
He acknowledged that he did.
But he acknowledged it. He acknowledged the woo was bad.
At least he can admit it.
Yeah, no, being that he admitted made me like it more. The only, if I were to nitpick, the only thing would be is, well, Miz, Chrissy rolls her eyes. Well, the only thing is because Miz, I mean, his whole shtick is he's a movie star, right? And he does movies too. He should have put somewhere in the promo, he's like, even though I'm out going to do movies, at least I'm still here all the time too. Because it almost just sounded like he was being a hypocrite himself, saying, you're off going doing movies. You're not serious. Well, it's like, your whole thing is you're a movie star. So I feel like he should have acknowledged that a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But I loved everything that he said.
But not theatrical. Totally
But
different.
I was just gonna say that, and then John Cena says, "Yeah, but mine don't go straight to DVD."
Right.
Yeah.
You could have thrown something like that in there.
But the Miz is like, I do WWE films, not, you know.
Cena could have been, I'm
Yeah.
the original Marine. Like, you could have had that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is true.
And
have
then
a Marine
Ted
face-off
DiBiase was in there or
WrestleMania.
something.
Check the IMDb.
Marina Mania.
Marina Mania.
Hey, can we
With the
get a mixture of the Marine and Face Off where they switch faces, John Cena and the Miz?
Somebody who watches this show is going to make a gif of that. Get to work.
That's why we love you.
Yep. John Cena responds, talking about if he was really this manipulator, don't you think I wouldn't be this close to WrestleMania and standing in the ring with you? I'd be standing here with The Undertaker. And everyone's just like, yeah, that's what we wanted. And he was just like, yeah, teased you. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, he's a tease too.
He's a tease too.
Just like you.
So many teases.
I don't think he was teasing.
No, I don't think
that's like, I got all you. Instead, I'm doing this. This is the dream. This is only a couple, $100,000 removal in the card. Got ya.
He says you cannot fake heart. You're a reality show star, then you stole Jericho's personality, then you stole Flair's figure 4, you stole Daniel Bryan's offense and his personality, and now you're stealing what AJ's been saying for the last 6 months. You're a dude dressed up as a dude playing another dude. I loved that line so freaking much. She's just
I love how
laughing.
much you loved it.
That's a line from Tropic Thunder.
It
just
probably
so you know.
is.
No, it is for sure.
Fine, I don't care. I loved it because it fits the Miz perfectly. He said, "You're not the Undertaker, but if you press me again, you're a dead man." And then Maurice jumps in. Naturally.
Stands up for her man.
Yeah. She said, "You can't leave until we say so. The bigger the ego, the smaller the package."
She didn't see Trainwreck.
Oh.
That is not a tiny package in that house. That is not small. He could have been a transformer. Michael Bay needs to get that footage.
I always feel like we're dawning on a new segment for Scott.
Wrestler packages? It's called curtain jerks. You should listen.
Maurice slaps Cena, and then right on cue, out comes Nikki running down the ring. Miz and Maurice hightail it out. You mess with my man? Actually, you should probably say this line.
She doesn't like that word, so no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care for that word. That's my
Okay,
one
I am
thing.
quoting. It's not me directly saying this because it's a PG show.
You have to do this then.
Yes. Quote, you mess with my man, I'm going to break you, bitch. Unquote. And then...
What's a better B word, Christy? What's a better substitution?
I usually go with not nice person. Although that doesn't start with a B. Bijan, I think, is a good one because it's a girly kind of a dog, so it's essentially implying the same thing.
Okay.
So she could have called her a Bijan. Yeah.
But this is Nikki saying this to Maurice.
Sometimes I understand that it's important. I believe Becky Lynch also dropped a B-bomb a few months ago that was very weighty. Every once in a while, it's understandable.
Okay.
She dropped a C-bomb last week on Talking Smack, too.
Oh, that I didn't see.
That wasn't
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What was the word that they used? Renee joked that she thought she was going with that.
Yeah.
But what did she say? I don't remember what she actually
I want to
said.
say it was coward, I think.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah. She's a C word, a coward.
Yeah.
And Renee's just like, oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with this.
The network is still PG, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe not anymore.
Depends what you're watching.
Yeah.
If it's still on.
But I think also an intriguing thing, and Chrissy, I want to get your thoughts. I believe this was also the first time in a WWE show that Cena and Nikki kissed.
Yes, in the ring together, kissing like a real couple. It was so fun. It was just fun.
I have a
This is
feeling
what-
you would like
I
that.
mean, I've waited for a few years
Yeah.
for this kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. It's not disappointed.
It was a first. Like
It was a
I've just
first,
not
yeah.
seen it before. Like I don't see any of the total Bellas or any of the
Oh, so
Total Diva
especially
shows.
shocking.
Yeah, and you hear about it forever, and you finally want to see it, and you go, "There it is," and it's fun. It's something you've known the whole time. It's when Triple H and Stephanie were together forever, and then when it became real, it was cool to see them on camera together, and like that's a legit thing.
It's cool. It was like, oh, they're human. They're showing compassion for each other.
Right?
So no, yeah, it is cool, and
It was a debut.
it
Yeah.
kind of was, yeah. So we'll see how this continues to
Does
unfold.
it turn into a
I thought it was a
marriage
great promo
proposal
by-
at Mania?
What'd you say?
I called that. Yeah, I think
Tom
it's gonna
called it
happen.
like a month ago.
I think it's
Yeah,
gonna
that
happen.
is true.
I mean, come on. That's like, where else are you gonna do it, Cena? That's like a, okay, you could
A
be,
nice restaurant or something.
yeah, I guess.
Now, see,
but
that
come
makes
on.
me excited because I know that they would have a real private engagement. That makes me think that maybe they are engaged right now. Pure speculation, but it just makes me happy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great promo by Miz, great promo by Cena. Yeah, I really genuinely think Cena's pissed that he's not fighting The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and I don't think he's gonna I think that was his little jab at them in the back of being like, this is what I wanted, and now I have to kind of do this, and I'm gonna do it because this is my job, but I'm not really that happy to do this. I mean, I think it elevates the Miz and Maurice going against them. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. I think I don't know. I guess I did want to see Taker and Cena at a WrestleMania finally, but I don't know.
I do
There's
find it
always next
interesting.
year.
We're just about a month out, and we have no idea who Undertaker's facing.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
What do you mean? We don't know who he's facing. Didn't you watch Royal Rumble?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be him and Reigns.
Oh, I thought you meant it was going to be him and Kalisto. Because he was in the Rumble too.
I know you had your fingers
I know,
crossed.
but
Undertaker, Jack Gallagher, please.
that I would like to see.
I would
Roman
pay
Reigns.
top dollar for that. Becky Lynch versus Mickie James, 2 out of 3 falls match. Fun match. We know how we've seen these two wrestle the last couple months. All their matches have been good.
Yeah.
The Mickey DT gets the first win, and Becky rolled Mickey up for the second. Then Alexa Bliss came down the ringside towards the end of the match. Alexa tried to distract the referee. Becky went to grab her. Mickey tried to hit her from behind. She moved. Mickey hit Alexa. Roll up, counter roll up, disarm her. Becky makes Mickie James tap out, and Alexa Bliss is not happy.
No.
And Becky is celebrating.
Yeah, that was a good match.
It was a very good
solid match.
Yeah.
New number one contender, right?
We don't know. We don't know.
There was no
Which is
hashtag. How are we
good.
supposed to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we're going towards discord between Mickey and Alexa, which seems obvious, but I don't quite know how that would go because again, we got two bad girls there. So is that really where that's gonna go, or they just want us to think that? I don't know. I'm very interested.
Right. That's the thing. Because there are so many options of where they could go with it.
I say put them all in one match, right?
Sure. Why not? Just resolve every feud at once and start completely from scratch.
No, just I don't know. Well, yeah. I mean, there's only they can't do there's gonna probably be a fatal 4-way for Raw, so they can't really do that for SmackDown. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got a couple weeks to go, so.
Luke Harper in the back saying it's been a constant battle in my mind with a demon inside, but now they help me because I have new eyes. I can see what true evil is, and when I win and go on to Mania, Bray, you will be afraid of me. And right on cue goes to a promo for Bray. It says, may the best man win, because I have a message for him, and it'll be me and my brother, my blood, pretty much my kin.
Eric Rowan.
He is cleared.
He is cleared, so
That's the match next week.
That's another wrench that's getting thrown into everything. What role is he gonna play? We don't know yet. Dasha backstage with Alexa. Dasha asks her, "How do you feel about Becky's win?" And she's like, "That's the equivalent of asking Emma Stone how was Meryl Streep." Oh, look at Alexa being topical. She's like, ask me how it is to be the first 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. And she starts a little Oscar speech. And she's interrupted by Natalya.
Unexpected.
That's a very good word to describe it. Natalya's applauding, talking about how we're both winners, we're both beautiful, and we're both championship caliber superstars. Oh, don't worry, I'm just kidding. Until I take the title from you. And she skipped away. It's what the hell was this?
Stupid, unexpected segment.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, okay. So Natty's now jumping in line for a title shot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is awesome. It's okay, so when we look at the title picture, we have Alexa, we have Natalya, we have Naomi when she's healthy, we got Mickey, and we have Becky.
That's a big picture.
That's a big picture.
We got to get our selfie stick out for that one.
We'll call Tyler Breeze. He wasn't there tonight, so
do that.
we might be able to borrow it.
6-women ladder match, WrestleMania.
Who's the
Boogie.
sixth?
Ooh.
I named 5.
Didn't.
Eva Marie.
Oh,
There you go. Yep.
And she'll win.
La Luchadora.
La Luchadora.
Yeah, I mean, someone's been, I'm sure training to get ready for like in the mask and
Keep
and
it
all that.
kayfabe, bro.
My bad. We'll talk afterwards, Christy.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, noted.
Not Chrissy Dora.
I thought it was a good promo by
Ski.
Alexis, so. I thought she was
Yes.
good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's the best one on the mic on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I think, John Cena, I guess. Almost out of the guys and the girls, I think she is definitely top 3 on the mic.
Is this just because she favorited a tweet of yours one
No,
time?
that's not even because of that.
You mean the tweet
That's
that he
very
printed
nice of
out
her.
and framed and put on his wall?
No. No, it's not even because of that. I think she's talented and she's good, and,
Did you watch her? My daughter's a WWE
I did watch that too,
superstar?
yes, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was
pretty
gonna say,
good.
make you love her even more.
Yeah,
She's just so
Wait, what was
fun.
that?
They have the online series. My daughter's son is a WWE superstar, and they interview the
I haven't
parents
seen
and the
this
whole
yet.
thing.
It's
good.
It's cool. That I know Finn
Oh.
Balor has one that I'm sure Anissa has seen, and the most recent was with Alexa Bliss and her parents in Ohio, and it was just heartwarming. It was beautiful. Her story is fantastic.
It really tripped me out how close in age or how young her parents were
Yeah.
when they had her. Like the dad's like, yeah, I was 17, her mom was 18. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
crazy. It's really good. Check it out.
Yeah, it's fun.
And by the way, you acknowledged her, and I've just been a horrible, horrible person and didn't acknowledge her just to say hi.
What a heel.
I am a terrible heel. I'm an awful person. Anissa is hanging out, our AfterBuzz intern. You've seen her on Raw. What's up?
Hey.
Hi. She's just hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
It's good to see you here on the right show.
I'm bleeding blue tonight.
Yes.
That should be the only blood you bleed.
Well, yeah, I went to last Tuesday's.
Yeah, you were there in Ontario.
Yeah.
So you saw the battle. Did they
Yeah.
both land at the same time?
So
Tell us, girl.
well, because I was sitting on the hard cam, so I kind of saw all the other cameras on the floor.
Uh-huh.
So it looked like Eric.
No, Harper?
went first.
Lies.
Yeah.
Lies.
I don't know, guys.
No.
She was
No
there.
way.
I love
There's
AJ.
no way.
I love AJ, but I think he went down first.
Well, no one knew for sure, which leads us to the match that happens right now. Luke Harper versus AJ Styles. I paused the DVR, and it said this was at the 54-minute mark of the show. And my thought was, they're giving this an hour? Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Because they could do it. There's only probably a handful of superstars on SmackDown that could do a singles hour-long match. These are 2 of them.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to get comfortable in the seat. I'm like, all right, we're in for a real treat here.
You thought it was your birthday present.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, WWE. My birthday present is an hour classic between AJ and Harper. And it wasn't an hour, but it was a great, great match. The match I loved, the beginning of it was Luke Harper outsmarting AJ. Because it was like how AJ's kind of taking him lightly, and I'm like, oh, this crazy guy, actually, he kind of knows what he's doing. He has his own weird way of doing it, like, the classic chase the heel around the ring, heel rolls in first, face goes in first, oh, stomp her elbow, and Harper, no, I'm not going to fall for that. It's like he's watched stuff on the network.
He has. He scouted him.
He scouted them.
I do hear that they all get a free membership to the network.
Lucky that.
Rumor is.
More reason for me to get signed.
To save $9.99.
A month.
Yeah.
A month.
It's
That's $120 a year, sir.
You know what you can buy with $120 in a year?
I can buy clothing.
WrestleMania ticket!
I can buy clothing off
No.
shopwwe.com and just give them that money right back.
Sure.
Buy like 5 T-shirts.
There you go.
Oh, I think if you worked there, you probably get some free T-shirts too. So
Do you know how much money I would
wondered
save
that.
on the free T-shirts?
Apollo Crews got one tonight.
Yeah.
Jumping ahead.
yeah.
Harper, for the first 10 minutes of this match, is just crushing it. He is hitting AJ with everything, and AJ is flying around like he's repeatedly being hit by a truck. It looks so good. There's so many near falls in this match. AJ eventually comes back with a phenomenal forearm, covers him. Harper's foot is on the rope, but the ref makes the 3 count, announces AJ as the winner. But no, not so fast.
Yeah, the ref should be fired.
Out comes Shane McMahon saying his foot was cleared on the rope. This match should restart. I have a question.
Worst decision he's made since coming back.
I have a question.
Christian.
Thank you. If Shane can overturn a referee's call to restart the match, why couldn't they do that last week with the Battle Royal?
Daniel Bryan can't do that.
Yeah, Shane wasn't there.
So Daniel Bryan does not have enough power.
Shane with his dumb ideas was not there.
Got it. So Shane restarts the match. AJ goes out of the ring, starts arguing with Shane. Harper comes out there to deliver a super kick, but AJ gets out of the way and he super kicks Shane.
Oh.
Shane goes down.
Loss.
AJ and Harper continue to fight a little bit. AJ gets the upper hand, hits the springboard 450, and pins Luke Harper in the center of the ring. No foot on the rope this time. Ref's decision was not reversed this time. AJ Styles, #1 contender, going to the main event of WrestleMania. I'm giving Scott a moment to gather his thoughts.
No, this was
because we know how hard this is for you.
I think we have that rage segment.
It was an
It's out there,
illegal
man.
maneuver.
The-
That was an
the
illegal
springboard
maneuver.
450?
Yeah, he landed right on Luke Harper's crotch.
He did.
Yeah,
I saw it.
right on the crotch.
He
was
had-
it on the knees?
He had brass abs.
Yeah.
It was like, brass abs when he hit the splash. So it was illegal foreign object.
Yeah, it was totally unfair. He hit him right below the belt, and that's not okay. I don't care what man you are. Braun Strowman will go down with that. So that was cheating. Shane McMahon wasn't wait for that. The human thumb fell down. Daniel Bryan didn't come out and do anything. Something needs to happen here. This needs to be rectified.
But how could that possibly be rectified,
Well,
Scott?
when they go back and look at the footage and see that AJ Styles' feet hit the floor first in the Battle Royal, then they'll know.
I don't know. Nisa clearly said it was Luke Harper.
The chat roll's also saying it was AJ Styles. There's confusion.
Yeah.
We need
There
to
was
see the footage.
no-
they
we
weren't
need to see the
there.
footage.
There was only 10,000 people on that side of the arena, and there was only 20 some odd cameramen there. We don't have the footage.
Listen, all those refs should be fired. This is bull.
They found footage of the Big Show and The Rock back at the Royal Rumble of 2000.
But that was 17 years ago. Technology was way better then.
Yeah,
It took them
okay.
weeks to find it, just a couple weeks here to find it,
Why
Big
did
Show
it-
knows the guy.
Why do they not have that camera above the ring like they always do, at Money in the Bank matches? Just hanging on
Because there
a
was
string.
no ladder this week,
It
so
doesn't
the camera
matter.
wasn't
They should have
necessary.
that, they should first off, they should have that camera all the time because it's a cool shot.
That's true.
Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just a camera on a string hanging from the ring. So, or
But then
from
it
the
would be
rafters.
special.
Yeah, but still, it's
a
a cool
pay-per-view.
shot though. It's fun.
All right, I'll give it to you.
John Cena and Nikki are backstage, about to be interviewed, but they are interrupted by the real couple of the WWE, Carmella and James Ellsworth. You can't talk to my friend that's a girl like that, says Ellsworth.
He said girlfriend first.
Right,
Yeah.
but then Carmella corrected him.
She set him straight real quick.
Labels are
Poor
tough to
guy.
get in relationships, I tell you.
Ellsworth said everything about Nikki is phony. And Cena says, well, next week, we got a great idea. How about you two face us? Great, see you then.
Yay!
John Cena and James Ellsworth are going to wrestle each other. And you have no idea how excited I am to be here next week to talk about when James Ellsworth pins John Cena.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to happen.
Making your prediction right now.
It is happening. Miz is going to cause a distraction. Ellsworth is going to pin Cena and humiliate him. And I cannot wait for this moment. I'm going to feel like my birthday's actually next week if this happens.
I can't wait for the debut of them to come out. That it's going to be John Cena and Nikki Bella coming out.
Yes, that's going to be awesome.
That's going to be fun. Are they going to do where did they do that video where they did one another's entrance and
it was
dressed
for
up as one
Halloween.
another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that video. That's so stupid and fun. I hope they do that on TV.
Will they have a mashup of their songs?
Like a music mashup?
Yeah.
I love that. Maybe John will do the wiggle,
twirl?
shall we call it?
Save that for Mania.
Shake the booty?
Come on, people got to pay for that if you're gonna see it. So.
You can look, but you can't touch, and you can't see me. And my time is now. They can work with all that.
Done.
There's
And stay
a lot
fearless.
that people
And
can't
stay
do.
fearless.
Yeah, stay fearless, but don't look, don't touch, you can't see. It's like a weird New York peep show.
Oh god.
By the way, I like Ellsworth his attire this evening.
It was like retro Cena.
It was so retro Cena. It was completely. Oh, it's completely thugonomic Cena. That's right. This is where I wanted this.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Wait, break it down for
Christian.
Anessa. Let her be familiar with what this is.
Well, are you familiar with Christian's Closet?
No, but I'm familiar with Rico's theme song.
There
You're
you
talking
go.
about the Christian's
That's
Closet
right,
theme
girl.
song. You're talking about my theme song.
Oh, your theme
Oh,
song.
boy.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
The chat roll and my lovely co-hosts, they noticed over time that I seem to critique a lot of superstars' fashion.
Ah,
So, this segment was kind of forced upon me, and then I created a giant monster out of it. A beautiful, beautiful monster out of it. In fact, actually, speaking of Jimbo, I don't know if you have that email I sent you loaded up.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
course he
I'm gonna
does.
display something for everyone here. My rest of the co-hosts do not know what these are. Well, I haven't shown them yet. So I promised a gift to everyone on
Totally
Twitter.
lied about your age.
No, I'm 34. That's when Christian Rosenberg started in the wrestling business.
No, that's your birthday.
Nope.
I'm so confused.
I have 2 brand new T-shirts that are up from ProWrestlingTees.com for you guys to buy. I'm going to display them. First one is a simple one. It's because people like the simplicity. Sometimes it's a simple red Christian Rosenberg shirt, established 2005 with the little roses. But the key thing is the other shirt. Because you guys have been demanding these segments week in
God, I'm so excited.
and week out, I want to give something back to you. So with that, please display the Christian's Closet t-shirt that is officially available on ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Hit the music during it if you can. So if you can see on it, you see my closet that has some of my Rose shirts, as well as other accessories that you would have known for wrestling. For example, there's a crown up top. There are obviously roses scattered around. There's a title. And what looks like a gobbledygooker costume in the closet.
Wait, what's the crown for?
A typical accessory that you
gotcha,
see
okay.
from wrestlers and stuff. So, different fashion accessories. Because you all want more and more of this segment, I now have a way for you to earn it. By buying that t-shirt.
Oh, now you got to put the work in, people.
Nah. At ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Both of those shirts are officially available as of today on my birthday, which was awesome. And I definitely want to also give a shout out to the guy who made these at DMEASON at DMEASON. He's made shirts for AJ Styles. He's made shirts for the Young Bucks. He's made shirts for the Hardys, and he was kind enough to make that for me, which is pretty badass.
It's awesome.
Sweet.
You're still selling the other 4 styles?
The others are still up there too. I got 6
you
styles.
gotta sell a lot of shirts to be able to have more than 4, so
Well,
congratulations.
I'm kind of a big deal.
I believe it now.
No.
We've seen inside his closet.
Yeah, that's just a little peek inside the closet.
Why do you leave the belt on the floor, though? I'm kind of mad by it. It looks like you have a nice Intercontinental title that you just leave on the floor.
No, I mean it's just there's only so much room in my closet. I mean you sell the boxes in there too.
I know.
You don't want to know what's in
The
those.
belt's behind the come on. You need to display that belt.
Well, then I have to move the gobbledygooker.
Get a fireplace. Get a mantle.
Well, that's not that's Christian's mantle. That's not Christian's closet. That's a whole different segment.
All right.
Wow.
So please buy those shirts, guys. Hall of Fame announcement. this week we found out Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon,
Woo!
entering the Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Yes, congrats to her. Do we think this was the right move this year for this year's female inductee? Do you think Beth Phoenix was the right choice?
Sure, 100%. I don't see any reason why not. She's had a fantastic career. You know, she'll be there. Edge will be there. It's, you know, he'll probably induct her, and that'll be a great thing for the show, and people want to buy tickets to the Edge, and she'll give a great speech, and she's done a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I want to say Natalya will induct her. Because if we were kind of like, you know, team before, I could see that happening. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Who else would they have picked?
Didn't it drop on Maria Menounos' show that Kelly's inducting her?
Oh, did it?
I don't know.
Sworn Pro Wrestling Sheets tweeted that out with like a link from Maria's show because Kelly was on Maria's show.
I know she's like coming back, right? Kelly?
Maybe.
Or
that's another rumor.
she's just gonna be at WrestleMania.
So then divorce imminent between Edge and Beth Phoenix because he's been slighted.
Yes.
Or did I believe that?
No.
Okay.
But thanks for the consideration.
Sure.
Well, no, I mean, Beth Phoenix is definitely deserving of being in the Hall of Fame. I know she hasn't wrestled for maybe like 5 years now, but to me it feels like she's only been out for like a year. I don't know why. It feels like she was just there. But she's been gone.
Said she wasn't expecting it so soon.
Right. But she's been gone for a while. She's had 2 kids, I think.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And I don't know. I just find it like, wow. Because she's definitely like one of the most recent. Like she just stopped wrestling, like I said, like maybe 2012. And so, she's already in the Hall of Fame.
Well, so's Edge.
Right.
That family just wants in and out. Be done with
They
it.
just be in and out. I mean, yeah, I'm just kind of like, to me, it just feels like it's rushed for her. But obviously, she should certainly be in. If they want to bring her in now, great. I am all for it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah, there is other people that they could have probably chosen. They're older, I guess. You know.
By the way, I love the "shut up and take my money" lines that have been going in the chat roll after they saw the Christian's Closet shirt. So
it should also
He's counting. He's like getting his wallet out right now, making room.
no, you
for
can
all
say
the
whatever you
t-shirt
want.
bucks.
I'll believe it when I get the notifications that they were purchased.
also, Claire Bowie wants to know, ask Rosie how many shirts we have to buy so he'll do another rap.
Ooh,
When did you rap?
that was long before your time, Tom. No. Yeah, you can look at the
Sorry, I
archives.
missed it.
I didn't even think of that. That's a good question. All right, well let's do this.
How old
It's gotta
you
be
are?
by Mania.
By your birthday.
Yeah. All right, let's do this because I got 2 new designs up. If by WrestleMania, I'll throw a number out there. Let's say
About how old you are. For this
34?
right there? Yeah.
All right, so let's say by WrestleMania I sell 34 shirts. You get a
34,000.
wrap.
Gotcha.
34 million shirts. So I gotta sell more than 1 a day. So let's do that, guys.
He's got kids.
I got kids and medical bills. Well, I don't have kids, but I have the medical bills.
What about those little twins?
We won't
They
talk
were
about.
yours.
We're not going to talk about them
Sorry.
right now.
Sorry. Hey guys, I know you're watching.
Hi.
They're the ones making the shirts in the sweatshop.
It's not my buddy DME Asen. It's my kids.
He just mashed up all the letters in their names.
Yep. Dan O'Brien's backstage with AJ, congratulates him, but AJ won't shake his hand and says he'll be in person for Bray's message tonight. And then we're supposed to have Dean Ambrose versus Kurt Hawkins, but if you blinked, you didn't see Hawkins. Like the camera didn't even really catch him. Ambrose storms in the ring, dirty deeds, Hawkins out of the ring, and then he goes to talk. He's talking about when you're pushed, you got to be pushed back. Messing with Ambrose is a bad idea. He calls Corbin out. Baron Corbin shows up on the Tron. Ambrose talks about how ugly his tattoos look on the big screen. Corbin's talking about how he glad to find humor in this. You love pain, I love handing it out. You say there's no line you won't cross. I will test that. They talked a little more smack to each other. But it didn't really have... To me, this segment didn't really feel like it had its ending.
You mean of the segment for the
Of
night?
this one segment, yeah.
Okay.
You wanted there to be an end of days
I was just gonna say that.
to bookmark. I beat you to it. I knew it was an obvious one. I had to get it in before one of you clowns.
But
Ow!
but
Got jabbed in the side.
but yes, I would like that, and yes, you're accurate with the clown statement.
Sorry, boys.
No need to apologize.
All right, I'm
You're just
sorry.
you're
curious.
just calling what you see.
Sorry, not sorry.
There it is.
I'm curious, Anessa, Who are you rooting for in this so far? Are you more of a Dean Ambrose or are you more of a Baron Corbin?
Oh, I think I know the answer to this.
Yeah, she knows, but.
Okay.
Well, we don't.
Well, okay. I've seen Baron Corbin when breaking down, so I'm like, okay, I like this guy, NXT, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, Dean Ambrose.
I love Corbin when he did this and this and this. Dean Ambrose.
All right.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
always going to come back to
Oh,
Dean
yeah.
Ambrose, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
Oh,
likes
yeah.
that lunatic fringe.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not a fangirl of Dean Ambrose. I'm just a fan.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She's a fangirl of Finn Balor.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But
He's
Corbin
not
has
on the
that
show.
edge too, right?
Finn is not on the show. Finn doesn't exist right now.
Yeah, he does.
I just broke her heart. She's like, oh my god, all my dreams are gone because Finn Balor.
What a heel.
Someone didn't hear
Yeah.
about what
I'm
happened
such
in
a heel.
NXT last week.
I know, right?
No, I kind of heard about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews in a chairs match. Because one chairs match a year is just not enough.
Yeah. Gotta make more.
We got more.
That's his weapon now.
It really,
It's
he's
a
the chairman of
sledgehammer,
SmackDown.
Oh, clever.
I feel like Morrow has already said that, so I don't know if I can take credit for that.
Oh,
It
she
does
was
sound
giving
Morrow-y.
credit to Morrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's clever.
I did that on purpose.
Give credit to La Parka.
Well, yeah, it's obviously a La Parka
Jimbo.
knockoff, but...
We gotta play some No Mercy, Jimbo.
Oh, I would crush you in No Mercy. Oh, No Mercy is the one video game I dominated.
Oh, I thought you guys meant the hand thing.
Oh my god.
Mercy. Just playing
Just
Mercy.
play Mercy.
That's called a test of strength, Chris.
I would
No.
lose that every time. But No Mercy, it's on Scott.
All right.
It's on Jimbo in the booth.
I thought we were talking about the pay-per-view, No Mercy.
It's on Anissa. No.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Cruz attacks Ziggler from behind as Ziggler's making his way to the ring, and like Ziggler fell hard on the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was a stiff shot.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
Apollo got him good.
Yeah.
The camera angle was perfect.
Cruz continues to show his amazing athleticism. The standing moonsault on the chair, the Kurt Angle Olympic slam onto the chair. Still not able to put Ziggler away. Eventually, chair is stood up. Ziggler delivers a drop toe hold where Cruz's throat goes across the top of the chair, and then an atomic drop on top of the chair, and that's how Ziggler wins. I think this is the first time in 40 years that an atomic drop won a wrestling
It was,
match.
yeah, because it was a.
To the crotch.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
was a
but I'm just saying. But when you look in the record books, it's going to show Ziggler wins via atomic drop.
No, it'll never say
Yeah,
that.
because they throw that much
drop.
effort.
That's what they do.
Atomic.
That's what they do. Atomic drop for the win. And then Ziggler at the end continues to pretty much yell, tosses his T-shirt at Cruz, and storms away. So is this the end of Ziggler and Cruz? Or is this still going to continue? Because Ziggler's pretty much always been the one to stand tall after it.
Yeah, he's gone through Kalisto, he's gone through Cruz. I think this is just about done. So I don't know who will be next for Ziggler.
Yeah, or Cruz.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he must be friends with Christy because I guess we're all clowns like Apollo Crews. So, I guess it works out.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost, but.
Are you holding a grudge, Tom?
No. I just thought it was funny that. I thought it was weird with him just being like, I go through clowns like you every day. I was like, what?
It means people that are asking to take a photo with him.
Yeah. Still never gets pictures.
And then we have Bray Wyatt and the message that he plans on delivering to his opponent AJ Styles, which we found out earlier in the night. He talked about how he comes from hollow ground. It stretches until it's a molten lava core. And I'm hearing Randy. We talked about this last week. He has the keys to the kingdom. It's the keys to the compound. And all of a sudden on Tron, we see Randy Orton. And oh my God, did it get dark. Whew.
Well, there's hardly any lighting in that place.
Right, that's what I'm
One
referring
light
to.
bulb.
What
One
did you think I
bulb.
was
It's a
referring to?
studio barn, There's not a lot of outlets.
That's what I was talking about with dark. What did you think I
yeah,
was
no, that's not what I was talking about.
All right, I just wanted to, because it seemed like we were talking about two different things for a second.
No, same show watching as you.
Yeah, it was SmackDown, right? We watched SmackDown.
SmackDown Live.
Yeah, it was SmackDown Live.
Yeah, SmackDown Live, where they orchestrated what was happening.
Yeah, this was 100% live of what happened on the Tron.
Yeah, then there was a little band playing music for Randy Orton as he was doing what he was doing.
With several different camera angles.
And with one cameraman who probably didn't make it.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
At least one.
Yeah.
At least one dead cameraman out of the segment.
Yes.
Casualties,
That's
whatever.
the best
Yeah.
this could have gone.
Yeah. So Randy finally admits what we've been talking about for months and just waiting to find out when it was going to happen, that he was never really under Bray's spell. It was all a big charade.
Orton really broke character.
Yeah, really broke character.
Got you with a charade, Bray. Your dreads suck.
This is your world, but it's not mine. There was a time where I said, if you can't beat them, join them. If you join them and it's the right time, screw them. Under this floor lies your sister. How long has it been? I see you helpless. I will be the master and you be the servant. He then takes 3 bottles of, not one, not 2.
That first one was kind of small, I guess.
But 3 bottles of gasoline, covers the entire compound.
And his feet and hands.
And his entire body.
Yeah, he's not so good at doing
And
that.
all the worms and maggots.
Yep.
Oh, poor guys.
And some grass. And he says, you're about to hear Sister Abigail scream. He lights a match and burns the freaking compound to the ground. We watched a man commit arson. And cheered.
He burned the biggest match I've ever seen. Like, you know, they have those little like flicker ones where you can just like put it on the ground and.
Those are fireplace matches.
Yeah.
You would know that if you had a fireplace and a mantle.
I have a closet. All I have is a closet. I'm working on renovations.
I want to know. I mean, do you guys think they shot that end part with him at the match in one take, or do you think that took a couple takes where he like burned his hand from that?
Oh, no. He probably took like 10 takes of staring and then 1 take of lighting the match.
After all
Like
these
it
years,
took him harder to stare than to light the match.
Just don't have a lot of faith in his staring ability.
You think
Well-
Orton can't take a 1-take stare in these days? He's
Not-
been doing that for years.
Not with all those camera angles and stuff. All of a sudden, someone, whoa, he gets scared. Like, oh, now you're recording me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't.
Whoa, that were there.
There was that weird camera on the ground at one point
His
where
little Mevo.
that they only
down
went
there?
to once, like
Yeah.
one shot of it, and I was like, wait. I was like, why even go to that?
Vanguard 1 was just
Yeah.
filming some footage.
You wanted that up above shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed the up above. They needed a string holding it from the sky.
Okay, I have a question about this segment.
Okay.
All right, so we just did the WSX special with Kevin Kleinrock on Xbox Show,
Yes.
and in that we talked about the infamous fireball from WSX and how it had to be so cartoony and look like a death ray because of the history that MTV had with fire and Beavis and Butthead, that they were not allowed to show that on a show that was geared towards children, kind of.
Okay.
With what happened last week with Chris Jericho's list, do you guys know about that?
Yeah.
You talking about on Raw when he got thrown through the?
No, I'm talking about the kid that went to school with a list.
Oh,
of
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't know
So-
that
Oh,
story.
so-
a kid went to
yeah.
school with a list inspired by Jericho's list of students he wanted to kill, basically.
Oh wow! Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah.
So I wonder, with that happening and now this happening, was that really where they should have went with someone literally committing arson and burning someone's house down?
Not PG.
Scott's like, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Well, PG, parental guidance, that's what that means. It doesn't mean G, general for all audiences. And yeah, it's a show about people beating the hell out of each other constantly and never getting over it. And it escalates. So if I get everything else removed, he burned an empty building. Like, he didn't burn...
Sister Abigail was there.
She's underneath. She's fine.
No, he dug up a grave because
Yeah,
he
that's
went through
another
the
crime.
floorboard
He
into
dug
the-
up a grave.
No, that's where Bray puts his feet. It's like one of those little hot jacuzzis for your feet. It's all lovely. The worms are in there and everything. Yeah.
You're always the voice of reason.
Hey, that's just me, but I think it's, you can't let up on stuff like that. You know, Kane is lurking around somewhere. He sets stuff on fire all the time.
and people.
Yeah, he set JR on fire. Like, these things are going to happen. Samoa Joe is the destroyer. He beats people up severely and injures them. And if we go, wow, we can't have that happen because what if a kid does that? Well,
Yeah, it's like you're never gonna get out of that hole once you go down that rabbit hole. It's always gonna be like, well, I guess we shouldn't do this. I mean, what are we gonna have? TVG, and they're not allowed to punch each other or kick each other.
That's
like,
superstars.
is it? I don't.
Well, no, I remember.
don't.
I think it might have been like the Saturday Morning Slam show where like they're literally they wouldn't show any punches to the head.
Yeah,
It was
they
always
cut
punches to
away.
the midsection. It.
it's not fun.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
there are so many questions. First off, why is everyone cheering arson? Second of all,
Because it was awesome.
all right.
It's cold out. It's
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah, true that.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
No, he was in the.
Oh, he was at the compound.
Yeah, he was in the compound.
The people in St. Paul, Minnesota are
gotcha.
very cold.
So they were cheering. Oh,
could feel
warmth,
it.
warmth!
Oh, wonderful. Enjoy, Randy.
Yeah. So Randy says he's going to take the title of WrestleMania, but he kind of took himself out of the main event, and then AJ Styles just won the #1 contendership, and Harper's still around. I'm talking smack tonight. Pretty much Shane and Dan O'Brien were just like, we need to talk about what we're going to do about this. So we have no idea what's happening.
Randy Orton didn't lose his spot.
He didn't lose his
won the
spot.
Rumble and pointed at the sign. That means he's going to WrestleMania.
But AJ Styles won a #1 contender match. He participated in everything. He jumped through every hoop. He said on Talking Smack, he jumped through every hoop they threw in front of him, which he did. Does he no longer get the title shot then?
That'd be really ridiculous if they do. If this was how they're gonna kind of set up this supposed Shane McMahon AJ match, they went about it this just seems like a cluster, because they should have just had Harper win the match and we would have had triple threat Wyatt match at WrestleMania, which would have been awesome. We all can agree on that.
Yeah.
And then they could have segued to the Shane AJ match by having AJ being pissed that Shane restarted the match, and then Harper would have won it. Like, I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of weird, and
I think there's enough time yet before WrestleMania for something to transpire where we can understand that it ends up being more important to AJ Styles to go toe-to-toe with Shane McMahon than to go after the title for some reason.
I don't know though. What's
We got time.
I know,
Tom.
but I'm just saying.
We got 4 more SmackDowns.
If you're him, if you're like, what is gonna like you? He won the right to fight for the belt. Why are you gonna go? No, that's okay. I'll go fight this other guy now. Like on Talking Smack, he was awesome. He was just like, I won. I did everything. I get the match. I mean, it should end up being a triple threat of Bray, AJ, and Randy. Then,
yeah. Then what happens with Harper if he's not in that? Where does
he
Harper
could be
go?
in the Battle Royal, because I don't know where else. He shouldn't be in that, but.
Anissa, help us out here. What should the WWE Championship match be for WrestleMania?
Okay, so like I predicted it at the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
I knew Randy Orton was gonna do something, and it's gonna be basically, like I said, I want to see the whole Wyatt family go after each other for the championship.
Okay.
Might as well.
One Wyatt man. Does that include?
She loves that family dysfunction.
Does that include Rowan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
So
not?
you want a 4-way?
Why not?
All right.
When I don't think they ever did a 4-way at WrestleMania for a championship.
WrestleMania
Yes.
2000.
2000.
I know, girl. You
That
can't,
one with
these
Jericho,
guys,
right?
you can't.
I was like,
I
We're a
was
bunch of nerds.
Clowns, damn you, clowns!
You're clowns. I'm a nerd. There's a
Yeah.
difference.
Clown and nerd.
hey. I was like 8 years old during that time, so it was.
Yeah,
So
but you
was
get
I.
past that one.
Oh god.
No excuses. I was 34 then. I mean, I'm 34 now. I'm 34 now.
Does your establishment shirt have an expiration date on the back?
Coming soon. Well, that's how SmackDown goes off the air. So obviously we got lots of questions of things to figure out.
But we do know there's never going to be a Sister Abigail character now.
No, we don't know that.
No
I
way.
think now this means more than ever there will be.
Yes.
That you-
Yes.
Kane emerged from
Yes.
fire.
I think even
Yes.
more than ever
Yes.
we'll have
I
one
think,
now.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
this
well, I'm
is.
happy about that.
I think this is like the whole thing of like now. I think if they do Randy Orton and Bray at WrestleMania, Orton loses because Sister Abigail appears.
Yes.
AJ Styles with that haircut. Everybody's
Yes.
calling him Soccer
Yes,
Mom.
and yes.
He's reemerged as Sister Abigail. He's got his number 1 contender spot. Boom, he's in.
Yeah.
Luke Harper shaves his beard. He's Sister Abigail.
Yep. No, it's
There's the
Rowan.
sixth
We haven't seen her
I
in a
guess
while.
it could happen.
There's your 6th woman for your ladder match.
And then Luke Harper can become the SmackDown Women's Champion, so he gets his Mania moment.
Yeah,
Everyone is happy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is to me it's like they can explain it, like they haven't really done much Undertaker stuff or like, you know, weird, you know, sci-fi stuff, but they could say that, you know, Orton setting this fire unleashed her spirit into the world, and that's how she, you know, came to be. I don't know.
That's science.
Or she just wasn't really dead under the,
But who,
you know.
if they do have someone who's Sister Abigail, who would it be?
I don't know.
That's the
I've
gotta be
been
question.
somebody-
speculating on that
See,
for
Yeah.
years.
Somebody
I was
NXT we've
thinking-
never seen
Well, I
before.
was thinking maybe that. What's her name?
Well, Chat Roll had a great Amanda and Chat Roll's Nikki Cross.
No, but
Yeah,
you already
that-
have her
exactly,
as doing
exactly.
something, so.
Right.
No, but she's an established character on
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't-
It'd
no,
either
it's gotta
be
be.
someone no one has seen or an old face that people forgot about, like Daphne.
Or
Interesting.
the McMahons have been breeding like crazy. You know?
Yeah.
You've got all these McMahons
wait.
that can go right in the role.
Or
They
we,
also didn't mention how old Sister Abigail is, so she could be a little girl. She
Eternal.
could be somebody. You know,
Bray Bia
something-
coming into the ring by a child.
Yeah. Get it. Let's get weird.
Maxwell
SmackDown.
Hardy.
Let's get weird,
I
SmackDown.
like the way
Maxwell
you think
Hardy.
they
Let's
need
get
to-
weird.
Yeah.
Maxwell Hardy's got that long curly hair. Maxwell Hardy can do anything.
Hey, they could be
He's
having
free.
a girl.
He's available
Are they having a
now.
You
girl?
guys,
That's right, they're having a girl.
could happen. Yeah,
She
could
hasn't been
actually
born yet.
happen.
Sister Abigail hasn't been
He's
born yet.
not locked into a contract anymore, so Maxwell can show
But Tom's
up.
right. They're having a girl. That's right.
That's
They
true.
announced that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a girl.
Well, they're also having a girl.
Right. Well, I'm saying,
Maxwell is born.
right. I know who Maxwell is. I thought the second one was a boy for some
Just
reason.
establish it for
Okay.
the listening audience.
So we'll see. We got it. Well, the sound's going, but Tom, did you?
Oh, yes, we do.
Tom had a
yes.
bag of something.
I do, yeah.
I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
crap.
A bag of something.
And I don't know what's in it.
It's on
Okay.
fire.
Oh, cupcakes!
Oh, look at that.
Hooray for cupcakes!
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, and he's got
birthday to you.
That's way too many
Happy
cupcakes for five of
Birthday,
us.
dear Christian. Happy birthday to you. And buy his t-shirts.
Yeah, I like that song.
34 of them.
34 of them. Yep.
I got 34 cupcakes, too.
That is not 34 cupcakes.
Eat them all.
That's my math. I don't know.
Then guys, in one brief second of seriousness, honestly, I actually love the fact that I was able to spend my actual birthday, which is actually today, doing the show, because this is really my favorite thing I look forward to the most every week, because I get to have a lot of people listen to me talk about wrestling. I get to hang out with you guys who like to make fun of me, which I'm perfectly fine with. But so it's always fun to do this. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes in the chat roll on Twitter, on Instagram, and buy my damn t-shirts. So plug yourselves, guys. Scott, how can people reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on social media at Scott Narver and check out youtube.com/onyourmarkshow for the funniest free shoot interviews you've ever seen. Ryan Nemeth, EC3, go check that out. And also Fox Sports presents Wrestling Compadre Slamcast, available on audio everywhere.
Who's the guest this week? Are you going to reveal who the guest is for On Your Mark this week?
Well, there's a predictions video, but then the following week will be Kenny King.
Boom! There it is. Tom Connolly.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tom.com. Go watch Scott's videos. I like the left, right videos.
Oh, nice.
Very funny.
I'm not. I wish I earned them, but I'm not.
Hey
Christy.
guys, it's Christy here. You guys can always hit me up at Christy Reports, and we have decided to retire. Believe that. I did not honestly think that you guys were so into it, so I appreciate that very much, and we'll find something even more fun to replace it with. So thank you.
Anissa, plug yourself.
Hi, I'm Anissa Bar. You can find me at Anissa Bar X on Twitter, and I actually did an article on The Rock's movie, so check it out on AfterBuzzTV.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Hi.
Hey, plug yourself.
Oh, follow me on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth.
All right, there are a lot of people in here this week. And follow me on Twitter at Roy Rosenberg, Instagram, The Roy Rosenberg. Again, t-shirts, brand new ones. A Christian's Closet t-shirt is there at ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. And for all your other AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. For Scott Narver, Tom Connolly, Christy Olson, Anissa Barr, and Jimbo in the booth, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.